Hey, we are back. It's been 4 weeks. Can you guys believe it's been that long? I can't believe it's been that long, but it's so good to be back. And hey, let's get our co-host on here. Where's my fantastic Mr. Rad Toys? And there he is, Mr. Rad Toys Galaxy. What's up, brother?
What's going on? It's great to be back. Yeah, it's been 4 weeks.
That's nuts, right? I can't believe it's been that long. But yeah, with all the surgery stuff and all the medical issues I've been having of late, I had to postpone a few episodes just because I had appointments and stuff. But those are all, that's the past. We're moving forward and we're back with the new awesome, exciting episode. So how you been doing, Rad? What have you been up to?
Good, man. Well, it's not completely good, I guess, but no, things have been going good, but I had a little bit of a flood in my basement. I guess we got a month and a half worth of rain in a day and a half or something like that. So and there's a little bit of water in the toy room because my sub pump got all jammed up.
Yeah, I remember you were talking about that the other day.
But it happened a few years ago, so there's nothing below 2 feet. I lost a couple of my area rugs and some empty Marvel Legends boxes, but nothing to call the insurance company about. That's for sure.
That's good news. Yeah, floods are never fun.
Other than that, it's great to be back, and everything else has been groovy since then.
That's good, and I hear you're a busy man. You're gonna be very busy this week. All the shows and stuff you got going on.
Yeah, we got this rocking and rolling tonight. I'm gonna be, I think, co-hosting Toy Domination tomorrow night for his
That's awesome.
top 10 of the year so far. Yeah. You know what Dom's like. But
that should be good.
I'm looking forward to that. And we've got Fat Red Foo is on the show on WMC on Friday night at 8 p.m.
That's the only thing about this show on Wednesdays is that because of the time that it's at, so many people that I would like to get, I can't get them because they're either at work or whatever. Because like Fat Red Foo, I wanted him on the show for a while. And he's also wanted to be on the show, but he just can't because he's working, right? So
yeah, well, he works till I think it's about 7:30 that he
exactly. So
he's mountain time. So by the time we're going on, it's only about 7:00 there. Or no, it's later. But anyways, yeah. So he works till 7:00 our time. But
oh well. Maybe I'll do like special interview episodes where I'll do at different times. I don't know. We'll figure something out. So I want to get more interviews in there. Actually, speaking of interviews, I just want to get this out of the way right off the top of the bat. So the month of August, we're not going to be doing any creators corners with any live people, mainly because I want to focus the month of August on continuing to show off some of your guys' awesome work. So we're going to be doing some more of those custom type things like we're doing today. We'll be doing that throughout the month of August. So the month of August, there won't be a monthly challenge. The month of September, there will be one. I'll get into all of that a little bit later on. But yeah, so the month of August, no creators corner in the sense that there's not going to be any live interviews. That will start back up in September. So for now, August is going to be pretty much an open month. No monthly challenge. Because we're going to be showcasing all you guys' custom work throughout the month anyways. So that's out of the way. Let's see who's here.
I gotta say, though, I'm a little worried. I don't still see Bjorn in the chat yet. Usually first, but I think tonight it was we got Starboy Station.
What's up, Starboy? Do we have to send out a rescue team for Bjorn?
Maybe.
What's going on?
We got Brian from Elder.
Hey, what's up, Brian? Bro. Good to see you. Thanks for coming out.
Ian Sweeney is in the chat.
Hey, Ian. I know it's late for you, and I appreciate you being here. Timbo! What's up, Timbo?
We also got Devastation Station, Adrian
Mr.
Forbes in
Adrian
the house.
Forbes. Again, thank you so much for that awesome gift you gave me, buddy. I love that thing. And I finally got around to the scroll. I should actually take a picture and show you guys the scroll. It's actually really cool. I think you got one too, right,
I
Rad?
do. I got like a little trio of treasures that are moving around the dark parts of my city right now,
Yeah,
trying to
it's
be
really
traded.
it's really cool. 'Cause actually, I want to do my next photo shoot. I kind of want to do the storyline that I have with that particular item and a special figure that I have that I'll be showing off today as well.
We've got
Who else we got?
3.75 addiction is in the house.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Glad
Uh,
you could make it.
Defiant Outer Rim Station in the house.
Every
Sam.
time I see his name, I always feel so bad because I'm still holding his action figure. I still haven't sent that out yet. I'm so sorry, dude. I will send that out. I promise by the end of this week it's going out because I was working on Starboy's thing. So I just wanted to make sure I sent everything out at the same time. So I'll send those out. I promise by Friday this week, you guys will have tracking numbers.
We've also got Yayo's in the chat. Konnichiwa.
Oh,
What's
what's
going
up? Yeah, yo, I know it's really, really early or late, depending on how you want to see it, or I should say
on?
konnichiwa.
That's exactly, yeah. Konnichiwa. Thank you for coming out.
Yes, thank you so much. Domi
All right.
arigato.
They're slowly filtering in here. Not everybody's commented yet, but
That's
yeah,
awesome.
hit that like button if you're not subscribed. Subscribe.
Yes,
And, do all that good stuff. It helps
exactly. And
the YouTube.
comment if you're watching the replay. Comment, participate in the chat if you want to, address us and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, just be active. Share the video. It definitely helps us out as well if you feel you want to share that. And oh, thank you. All right. What part of space are you in, Pirates? Well, that's it's kind of hard to explain because I'm kind of in like a nexus because of I'm in like an alternative Star Wars galaxy. So it's really hard to explain, but one day I'll get to it. So I'm in a part of the galaxy you've never heard of, and it's in a trinary star system. How's that?
There you go. That's your answer, folks.
There you go.
Parts unknown. Parts unknown.
Exactly. That's probably should have been the answer I should have given. Parts unknown.
Yeah, that would have been the quick answer. Parts unknown
Exactly.
are none of your damn business.
So basically, we're gonna be focusing on customs today. And before we get into any of that kind of stuff, I want to actually start with our very first segment.
No, bigger. Smaller. No, it's the one with a hole on the end that curves this way. I think I saw it once before over there with that pile near the circulators. There you go. I always knew you were the smart one.
Yeah. So we're going to be diving into some of the stuff that we are working on. So I'm just going to, I brought up the slides. Actually, you know what? This isn't the first slide. So let's go back to the first one. So even though Lord of Thane is no longer a co-host on the show, he's kind of like my correspondent, I guess you could say. So even though he's not officially a part of the team, I still like showing off some of his work. So we're looking at some of his latest work that he's been doing. So here's, I think, that prison castle thing that he was working on. And so here's some shots of the interior that he's done there. Really good job. And then here's an example of what the doors that he's working on look like. So a lot of great detail. I like the paint work. I can't wait to see the finish. There's also, I think there's a video on his YouTube channel. I think it's under the Oakmead Station. So go and be sure to check that out. Very awesome stuff. I really love that door on the left with under the A. That door is really cool looking.
You know why he's building this, I bet? I bet you it's for those dark troopers.
Oh, could be, yeah. That would be cool.
Totally reminds me of the stairwells where they're fighting them and they're like, and they're all dead and stuff.
Yeah, it actually does kind of look like that.
With that Star Wars door stuck in there, really, really looks like that. Like, it just reminds me of that temple.
I can't wait to see what the finished version of this is going to look like.
Oh, it'll be amazing for sure.
But great work so far, and we're going to go into some of my stuff.
Oh, Bjorn did show up, so no.
Oh, yes! No need for the rescue party. Awesome.
Rescue party.
Schmebulak. Glad you could make it, buddy.
And Red Mando just showed up too.
Hey, what's up, Red Mando? So here's what I'm sending out to Starboy Station. So this is the Black Widow. I don't know if you guys remember what it used to look like. It was very plain, had no weathering on it, had no color on it, except for that one little red at the back. But then I decided, hey, you know what? I want to give it some color. I want to give it a little bit more weathering. So this is what you're going to be getting, Starboy. This is your ship now, the Black Widow.
That's really awesome, man. I love it.
I love this ship. This is one of my favorite customs. So you're getting one of my most favorite customs, and I just replaced the battery, so hopefully it'll last for a while. But it's easily, you can just unscrew the bottom part, open it up, and then replace the battery to 9 volts. So not a big deal. But that battery should last for a while. So yeah, it does have lights and all that kind of stuff. I don't have the pilot pictured here because I've already showed her in the past. But yeah, so the end of this week, this is going out to you, Mr. Starboy Station. So that's one of the things that I'm working on. And here are 2 Nautulans. Is that how they're called? Nautulans? Nautulans? Anyway, Kit Fisto's race. So I have 2. I just recently received a custom head sculpt. As you can see in the left-hand picture there, unpainted. That is the character from the Jedi Survivor game. She's a bounty hunter. I think her name is Cage. I think that's her name. I think it's Cage. But yeah, I just popped her head onto the body that I'm going to be using for her. I'm going to paint her up. She's going to be green like the arms on that body. And going to paint the hat and all that kind of stuff. Very, really detailed resin printed custom, really cool. I'll try to leave the link in the description later on as to where I purchased that. I got like 5 different heads. That was one of them. I got 2 Mandalorian heads, and I got a robot head, and I can't remember what the other one is. I know I got another one as well. Yeah. It looks really good. And then it's my Nautulin on the right. She's the one I've been constantly always revising, always changing her up. And I'm still not happy with her because I don't like the paintwork on her face. So I'm going to probably totally repaint the head. But I like the red jacket. She's the one who has the cybernetic arm. So I'm going to have 2 looks for her.
Okay.
She's going to have the look when she has her jacket on. And then I'm going to have to look when she has her jacket off. So I'll have the 2 different styles. And that's going to be her bike. And I'm going to be adding on like different, racing car company logos and stuff on there, like Shell and Gulf and all those, like Valvoline, all those stickers. I'll be putting
like Red Canada. He's got that whole
fleet. Yeah, exactly, like just like that. So that's what I'll be doing on her Red Dragon speeder bike. So I'll be putting those stickers on there. Our decals next. That's the next phase for her.
Very cool.
And then here's my medical shuttle that I've been working on. So this is going to be, it's going to be done soon. I just have a few more, I have to touch it up here and there. But it's coming along nicely. I like the coloring for it. Once it's touched up, it's going to look even better. Still have to add like logos and wording and stuff like that, so it's a medical shuttle.
I've got a whole bunch of those kicking around. That actually, I really want to do something like that for an ambulance.
It's perfect for it.
Well, the other thing I might do is, since I got 5 or 6 of them, I might paint them all up as like identical taxis.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool too.
And have them flying all over the galaxy or the city, just picking people up and stuff.
That'd be cool. So yeah, this what I've also done with this, I've taken out all the electronics. So there it comes, as you know, that has that battery box at the top on the roof in the back. I pulled that out because it actually can be unscrewed from the top of the shuttle, and it creates so much more space in there. So I took the benches out. I took the battery pack out, so there's no electronics in it now. I'll probably be putting in some new electronics myself, because I want to add like emergency flashing lights on it, and I also want to add like lights and stuff on his console inside the ship, and then maybe even like some medical stuff at the back. So still have a lot of work to do on this. Still have a lot of touching up to do on it, but yeah, I'm pretty excited with how it's coming out so far.
Yeah, looks great, man.
What did Bjorn just say? I want to get what?
Bjorn wants to get a couple of those ships, and then we had I don't know if
I saw Starboy was saying something too.
oh yeah,
I wouldn't mind getting more of those shuttles. The guy that I got this from, he said he was going to reach out to me whenever he'd get more, because he actually used to work for Galoob, so he still has a whole bunch of these in storage,
oh
and
wow,
they're like in tip top shape. Like this was actually in really decent shape, but this is the one of the ones he gave me that was loose, but it was
oh,
still in really good condition. I got it for like what, $30 or something like that, or $40, something like that.
it's not
Pretty
bad.
decent price, because the price when this initially came out was $35
Yeah,
when this first came out. So getting it for $40 to me is not a bad
that's
price.
probably one of the most sought after things from that line because the figures are worth like next to nothing. The next
Yeah,
generation figures.
because they're not that great. But the
Oh,
vehicle, the bridge, the transporter room, all
yeah.
those peripheral pieces, people want all of those because those are harder to find and they're cool. So all right, so now we're moving on to. So this is my recon ship. You guys have seen this before. I've actually done the weekly whip about this. Now I've painted it. You can't see it in this shot here, but the Y-wing cockpit part underneath it, it's made to actually come off of the body of the B-wing, because I actually have thrusters on the back of it, so it acts like an escape pod.
I
So
think
initially,
I contributed this to this project. I think probably.
you did, yes, that B-wing's from you. That B-wing and the Y-wing's from
I
you,
think the
actually.
Y wing was, but this looks fantastic, man. With just that, like, are you gonna put a lot more color on it? Because I think it would look.
Oh yeah, I'm still adding more color. Not much. I'm just gonna be
Yeah.
adding like a shiny blue to like the radar
Oh,
dishes.
that'll look fantastic. A little bit of weathering on that, man.
Yeah,
Looks
so it's gonna be some weathering on it. Gonna be dry brushing some metallics onto some of the parts, like the cannons and things like that. The radar dish is gonna have like a blue metallic color to it. Thanks, man. I think it is badass. This is one of my favorite. This is my second favorite custom ship. The
dude, it
first one
looks
is the one
really
that
good.
Starboy's getting.
So did you
But
say whether the wings still function like the B wing?
yeah, so the wings still
Oh,
open
dude,
up. The
that's
only thing is
good.
the cockpit doesn't turn, right? So that's the only part of it that I've taken out. But I don't mind because
Oh yeah,
it,
big deal.
based on what the ship does, because it's a recon ship. When it opens up, it's basically opens up so that the the surveillance systems can actually start working. So
Yeah,
that's
that's great.
basically what that is. So yeah,
Oh,
I really love this. It's gonna be like a stealth type ship. So that's kind of why I went with the black. And I wanted to mainly keep it black and just add like some light weathering and stuff like that to it.
yeah, I agree with Timbo. You could dry brush it.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that's probably what I'm probably gonna do, is just do a lot of dry brushing on it, like just to bring out some of the details as well. But then to also make it so that it's not. I don't really want to go away from this look because I like the black. So I kind of want to keep that, but I do want to add some highlights and stuff like that to it.
I know it looks.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks really good.
looks so much better once it's once you do that base coat. It always looks so much better because it brings
Oh,
everything together, right?
exactly.
But yeah, it's awesome stuff. I'm excited for that. And now we got your stuff, man.
Yeah,
So
I
this is
guess, man.
something I know. I know this is something I know I saw this in Sunday's show with Outer Multiverse. You guys were talking about this. I think it's like BattleTech or something like that.
Yeah, we
But
figured out it was BattleTech. Yeah.
so this so what actually I do remember part of what you were saying in terms of what inspired you, but
I
what
was
do
just kind
you
of.
love about this thing? Because for me, I always thought they looked weird. I like them, but I also think they look weird.
Well, I don't know. I was kind of like I was looking around actually for stuff to print for like my Joy Toy setup that I'm starting. But,
Hmm.
this kinda popped up when I searched mechs, and it, like, just kinda brought me back because I used to play this. I remember the
Yeah,
card game,
same.
and there was video games.
Yep.
I'm not sure if this was in Mech Warrior or whatever too, but yeah, no, I remember BattleTech and all that. So I was in between projects, and I was like, "Hey, before I start this other guy's project, I'm gonna print something for myself."
Nice. It
So
looks
this
really cool though, and I like the weathering and the colors you used
and
for
there
it.
is, like, I should have figured out I got the name of the guy who designed it on Thingiverse. But I blew this up from I think it was supposed to be only about 5 inches tall.
Oh
So this
wow!
is about for to the totally to the top, I think this is like 14 or 15 inches tall.
Holy
But,
cow!
designed really well, and everything. Every joint has like a little ball joint that fits perfectly. Like,
Oh,
uh,
so it actually does articulate.
oh
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
that's awesome.
Like, the shoulders have a ball joint. Obviously, the hands with the guns. The missile launchers are all on the ball joint. The body and like the crotch piece are separate ball joints, and then the tops of the legs are on a ball joint. So you can actually like, I guess it's got 5 or 6 points of its are like real articulation. So
Right.
fun, yeah.
Yes, it is so cool, man.
But yeah, I don't know about the like. I like the paint job, but I should have kind of matched it more with the Joy Toy stuff that I'm collecting, like more of the grays and the earth tones, where this
Yeah.
kind of like sticks out from that. But I'm gonna do some custom like hot shot ace and like maybe put like a few more paints on. Like I want to put on the side of the cockpit when they used to keep track of how many kills they had.
Yeah.
To put like some little details onto it. So
That'll look cool.
yeah.
But yeah, it looks great though, man. Like I said, I love the paint work. I love that the colors they use, the weathering on it looks really good too. And the fact that it's just huge.
Yeah, no, it is great. I should have taken it. That's a Playmobil guy laying dead at its feet there, but
Well, I
yeah,
saw it on the show you were on with Brian and those guys. I saw
yeah,
you had a Joy Toy figure beside one of them, and it's huge. It's really
yeah.
big.
I'd love to print off like a ladder or something that goes all the way up to the side or something like something cool like that.
Yeah, you need like an entire platform for that thing.
I always like this design for a mech just because it reminds me of like an old B-17 bomber from World War
Yeah,
II.
it does kind of look like that.
Yeah,
For
like
me, whenever I see mechs in general, the first thing I think about is Robotech. Because I grew up
oh
with
yeah,
Robotech and all those shows. So
yeah,
anytime I see a mech, that's what my mind automatically goes to right away is Robotech. Because it's one of my favorite series. Robotech, Voltron, all those big mech robot things.
yeah, for sure. We do have a question in the chat, and
Oh,
I saw
sure, go ahead.
Red Mando did say something earlier. We are getting to the feature show with Red Mando. It just had to be moved around a little bit.
Yeah, so because we had to cancel it last week, and then I didn't know what everyone's schedules are like. And I think Angus was busy this week, so I didn't reschedule. But don't worry, Red Mando, we will reschedule. I was talking to Rad Toys and to the rest of the audience earlier that August we're not doing any interviews. So if anything, we'll probably do an interview with you. You'll be our first interview. How about that, Red Mando? If you're available in September. So that's when we're going to start doing Creators Corner with live interviews again as of September. And I'm going to try to have one every week after that. Because I haven't been consistent with that, and I apologize. We're working on it. This actually, the last month was supposed to be the month where we were supposed to consistently start. And then first it happened with Rebel Base where he fell ill, so he couldn't be a part of the show. And then the following week was supposed to be Red Mando. Then I had appointments and all this kind of stuff, so we had to cancel. So I appreciate you guys looking out for that. Don't worry, those are happening. Rebel Base Bill will be on the show. Red Mando will be on the show. It's probably just not going to be until September. So I hope that answers your question.
Yeah.
So let's move on to some of the other stuff that you're working on. I saw this thing. I'm like,
This
holy
thing's
shit.
epic, dude. So this was a nice change. Like this is a custom I'm doing for like a client or a customer or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, you're actually making this for someone. I thought you were doing this for yourself. Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
I don't have any more room for Marvel Legends shit. Are you kidding me? So his theme is he wants to paint this all gold. He wants he's got the new I don't know, whatever. He's got a bunch of Thor Marvel Legends, so Thor, Loki, blah blah blah. That
Oh,
whole
so he wants this to
Asgardian
be the
thing.
new Asgard.
So yeah, so he wanted a 1/12, and that's the big saber tooth up in the tower to give you a sense of like
Holy
what
cow,
scale it
it's
is.
huge.
So he wanted a front entrance, and I'm gonna print him a throne just to kind of throw in as a bonus.
Right.
So yeah, this is almost done. I just finished the last tower. It should be done in about an hour or so. So yeah, I can finally get this shipped out. But yeah, it was a beast, man. Like
Yeah, that thing's
each of
huge.
those towers are 3.5 day prints.
Oh wow. Well, they look
Yeah.
massive though, because after
Oh,
just
they're
seeing
huge.
Saber's tooth up there, those things look
They're
massive.
Yeah, and they're cool because you can put lights inside them. They're hollow, so you could have lights coming like shining out. But definitely, we'll share the pictures when he gets it painted up. I told him to send me pictures of it in his like big Marvel diorama. He's actually he knows me more from, I guess, my Marvel Legends dioramas from YouTube and stuff like
Right.
that. So yeah, so this is
Cool.
what it's been a fun project, man. And then
Yeah,
yeah,
really
that's
cool.
another stage, and that's that Kazar Marvel Legend that just came out in front. So just making sure that figures can walk under the cullis there, the portcullis. Was that what they call it?
I guess.
Uh,
I don't know.
yeah, I think it's a portcullis. So
It
the thing,
sounds intelligent enough to be true, so I'll say yes. That's what it
yeah, there
is.
we go. Yeah, Adrian loves this thing. I'm gonna send something to Adrian. I got some shit to send to a lot of people. Actually, I gotta get caught up on that. That is my goal for the end of the
You're only
summer.
one. You're only one person, man. You're
Yeah,
only one person.
fair
Not a
enough.
big company who has like all these employees packing stuff for you and all that stuff, right? So, and you got to pay for that shit yourself.
Yeah, that'd
So,
be nice. Eh? It's a lot easier to get someone else to work overtime than it is to get me to work overtime. So,
same here. And I think, yeah, that's all we got for what you're working on.
yep.
So, I think we should dive into our next segment. And now it's time for greeblies.
Greeblies! Oh, my precious! Oh, yes, anything can be a greebly!
Oh yeah. So we don't have too many greeblies. We're getting there, guys. We're almost to our showcase section. That's gonna be the real highlight because you guys have sent us some pretty awesome stuff. Now I didn't reach out to everyone in terms of the custom figures because we're gonna be doing that, like I said, in the month of August. So prepare to expect to be reached out to in the month of August in the coming weeks for me to get some of your pictures. So this is coming from Starboy Station. He sent us this again. I keep not starting from the beginning. Let me start from the beginning. Let's start with Leia's Lust Palace first. How about we do that? So he sent us in a couple of images in regards to these particular type of containers. Now we do have these in North America as well. Usually, I think we have like salads and different things like that. And he says you could use these for different things. Like one, you could paint it up and just maybe leave the middle part open, so you can make it like a hollow table. Or you could make it in. I can't remember the other one. He said there's another thing you could make it out of, either a hollow table or any. I guess just about anything. All you have to really do is just get rid of the transparency. If you don't want it to be transparent, you just cover the parts that you don't want to cover or you want covered, and then leave the rest open. But what I
Yeah.
like about this is that it has a lot of detail, like a lot of little bumps and ridges and stuff like that. So with that painted and weathered, could make some really awesome backgrounds.
You know, it'd be really awesome to do with this thing as well. Like as long as you take the chicken out of it, that would be really gross if you left the chicken in there. Just
Yeah,
cut out that oval and
yeah.
put like a door on it or make it into a door if you're careful, and it would like look like an awesome like spaceport door. Or
Actually, yeah, it would.
you could put like a
Like
clear
a ship
cover over
door.
that. Yeah, and have somebody in like a stasis pod or like something
Or
crazy.
yeah, or even just paint all around that oval and just leave the oval part unpainted and
Yeah.
have a figure sitting in there, kind of
Oh,
like
that'd be cool.
that like a cryo chamber or like a healing chamber of some kind.
Yeah, I was thinking if anybody's ever played that game Mass Effect when the collectors are kidnapping people and putting them
Oh
in,
yeah, that kind of does that could work for that
it
too.
like dissolves them because it kind of like has that alien hive kind of look on the front to
Yeah, it
me. Anyway.
does.
That's how I'm perceiving it, anyways. But
But
that
yeah,
looks like
see,
some.
that's how it is. That's why we showed these off because it gets the juices flowing to come up with different ideas, right? So that's why we want to showcase some of these things. So don't forget, guys. Every week, you guys could send us greeblies. It could be whatever. It could be stuff you've used already or haven't used. Even if you haven't used it, just give us a little brief description of how you would use it, and we'll showcase that in the episode. So and send those to our Whip Wednesday Live Instagram account and just send us a few pictures and a brief explanation. Or if you have pictures of it in use, send those as well. We'd love to see those. So yeah, great stuff. Thank you very much, Lupe. And here we have Laura Thane. He also sent us in these awesome wheels. Now, can anybody guess where these are from?
See, he stumped me with these in the chat. He was like, "What are these?" And I'm like, "They look like wheels off of like 1930s cars."
That you know what I thought they were? I thought they were wheels from not wheels, but you know the like the hubcaps from those 80s like pimp cars. That's what that
Oh
reminds me of.
yeah, for sure.
That's what it kind of reminds me of, like those 80s pimp pimp hubcaps. But what it actually is? Did anybody guess yet? Did anybody guess what these are?
I know what they
Check
are,
the
but
chat. I know what they are too. I just want to see if anyone in the chat's figured it out. Any
washing
ideas?
machine. No,
Uh,
a lot smaller than a washing
I'm
machine.
about to say a lot smaller than a
Yeah, like,
washing machine.
way like extremely smaller.
So no other guesses. All right. So what these are from a mouse. They're from a mouse wheel.
Yeah, it's your scroll wheel out of your mouse. That's exactly
Yeah,
what it
that's
is.
what this is. It's just the scroll wheel from your mouse. That on the one on the right he painted, but they could be used for a million different things.
You can use it for vents or like wheels for an Ewok cart or like
Yeah, exactly.
I
Vents
don't know.
or intake manifolds on vehicles. Who
Oh
knows?
yeah, like thruster things. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be used for anything. But that's what I love about this segment is that people come up with ideas because stuff that I would not have even have thought of looking for in devices. He decided, hey, let's take this mouse apart and let's see what we find inside. And he found these awesome things. So
A
really
book.
cool.
I'm not sure what Timbo thought it was, like a bookspad.
What?
Not sure what that is, Timbo. You'll have to clarify. But I think
Is
Starboy
he
did
having a
guess.
stroke?
Starboy did guess that it was from a mouse.
Mouse, awesome. Yes, good guess, brother.
Yeah.
I think Timbo's suffering from a stroke, man. Like, what the hell was that?
Oh yeah, they'll be like Brian just made a comment too. Yeah, I bet you these are like so scuzzy when you get them opened up.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. What was I watching that somebody kept doing it? Oh my god. I was watching somebody, they kept making that sound. And I can't remember why they were doing it, but oh my gosh.
Yes, Timbo, we know it's a typo, but I don't know what you were trying to say.
Exactly. What were you trying to type, man?
Well, it's a booksapad. Oh, it's about a booksapad. Oh, that was pretty funny, man. That's
Oh man, thank you so much for that comic relief. All right, so now we're off to Red Mando. This particular Greebly design, oh my gosh. This guy comes up with some of the most incredible designs from stuff made out of nothing. So I know there's that Smuggler's Room show where he makes a lot of stuff out of nothing, but my first real influence from someone who makes stuff out of nothing is Red Mando. Red Mando and
dude.
Making Hicks 6. Those two guys can make stuff out of nothing and make it look so phenomenal.
And on an epic scale too. Like I can already tell that thing is huge.
Oh yeah, for sure. Here we go. So this is the Endor Shield Generator from Return of the Jedi that he designed, and it's completely made out of junk. So we're gonna go through some of the
for sure.
Yeah, so that bottom part, the bottom piece is a flower pot. I believe. Oh, you know what? I feel so bad because he gave me a list of all the. Hold on. You know what? I think I should be able to pull it up. Give me 1 second, guys. He gave me a list of them, of what it was, but unfortunately, because I can't see very well, I can't always read them. And I did get a copy of it. So let me see if I have it here. Just give me a sec, guys.
Oh, can I guess why you're looking for that? Because I think
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I think he's got a flower pot on the bottom, then the tray for the flower pot. And then I think the next part up is off of some kind of a fan. I think it's a fan housing. And
It sounds about right. Red Mando's here too. So if you want to throw in some
the top looks like a garbage can lid for like a small.
That's what I thought too, but I didn't want to say that because he actually told me what everything was, and now when I need to find his thing, I can't find. Oh, here he is.
Oh, Starboy says sprinkler parts. Maybe I don't know.
Oh shoot, I didn't save it there.
Red Mando, we're waiting on you. You got to tell us from bottom to top. What did you use?
Well, he could be translating stuff right now.
Oh right, yeah, he's gonna
use
use
my Instagram.
Yes, Brian, we know the bottom's a flower pot.
No need to get rude.
Oh, he knows I'm just goofing with him. That's not even bad. Like partially bad is what we say to each other.
Oh, I could imagine. Yeah, I could imagine.
Way it goes.
Unfortunately, I can't pull up that particular image. What I will do, those in the I'll post it in the description later on. But yeah, the bottom part is definitely a flower pot. Then I believe Yeah, there are Lego pieces in the radar dish part itself.
Yeah.
So you use Lego in there as well. The what's what's that part?
Starboy's guessing there's some sprinkler parts, so I'm not sure. Maybe he means the
I think the part in the radar dish itself maybe is the sprinkler parts he's talking about.
that actually looks like one of those add-ons for your like laundry room sink that you buy.
It kind of
It's like
does look
you
like
screw
that.
it on there and it has like a moving.
Let's see if we take another look from a different angle if we could figure some of this stuff out.
Oh, look at the dude in there. He's like, "Yeah, I'm in my little fortress."
Now, I think that part where the guy's inside the fortress, I think that part is from a vacuum cleaner.
That makes a lot of sense,
I think
actually.
that part was from a vacuum because I
It
remember
takes
he
quite a
did
lot of
mention a vacuum. He mentioned Lego. He mentioned the flower pot, and I think he did mention garden hose parts as well. But I will give you guys the definitive list once I get it. Unfortunately, it's on my phone. I'm using my phone as my webcam. So
Yeah, Timbo's got, I think the one is a shower head, like the thing that connects the dish to the
it kind of does look like that.
because it's like it's holding its position, so it must be a shower head, not one of
True.
those sprayer add-ons or whatever.
So
Yeah,
you're talking about the part that's connecting the radar dish to the
yeah,
tower,
I
right?
think
That
Timbo's
kind of
right.
does look like that.
I think that's totally a shower head.
But either way, it just looks phenomenal, and I
Yeah,
love
it
that
almost
he took
does.
some pictures in the wild. It actually really makes it look cool. The only thing that this could need right now is a little bit of weathering. That's probably the only thing I could
Oh,
say
yeah.
this
Yeah.
needs. Other than that, it's perfect.
Yeah, maybe some, like, little bit of green viney things hanging off and stuff.
Yeah, dirty it up a little bit towards the
But
base
look,
there.
it's fantastic. I wonder how he gets he must have cut out a spot to get that figure in. It's totally enclosed.
Unless it's just not glued down. That
Yeah, that's
that dark
possible,
gray part is probably not glued down.
or he slides him through the window or something.
True, that'd be tough though. But yeah, that's awesome stuff.
Yeah, I
And then we
agree.
got some stuff from Starboy. What are you gonna say? You
I
agree?
agree with Brian. It looks great. It doesn't matter,
Yeah. It doesn't really
whatever
matter
it
whether
is,
we know the parts are or not. It just
yeah,
looks phenomenal.
whatever it's made of, it looks fantastic. I'm actually, yeah, just got my juices like stirring. Anyways,
That's why I can't wait to do the show with Red Mando and Angus because I can't wait to see some of his other amazing customs that he's made. Like, definitely go and check him out on Instagram if you don't already do that. You will not be disappointed. Pretty much every one of his items that he has on there, his scenes, most of the stuff is made out of junk.
and I know
And
he's
it's
one too that
phenomenal.
he has a few little scenes, but yeah, I remember when we had him on with Angus. Like his scenes are like out of Star Wars, like
Yeah,
exactly there when you see them, kind of
because
thing. So
he takes them directly from specific scenes and tries to
yeah,
recreate them. Like I know
yeah,
he did one from Andor, where he's walking through the city and the girls are dancing in that little
yeah.
bubble thing. He made one of those, and I was like, "Holy cow, man! It looks just like that. It's like awesome." So yeah, he definitely does recreate a lot of little scenes. So definitely go check out some of his work. We have showcased some of his other stuff before, as he does often provide us with information in terms of what would be good greeblies. So yeah, definitely check him out. Here's another page to check out, Starboy Station. He's another one that has some really awesome images and some really awesome creations. So you're going to be seeing that in the monthly challenge. You're going to see where this is being used, and your minds are going to be blown when you actually see the end result. So here's another greebly part that you can use, and that's what I love about these different things inside of like containers and stuff like that. They all have that like sci-fi look to it,
Oh
even
yeah,
before you do anything to it.
yeah.
Like look at that cap. That totally looks like something sci-fi.
You know what? That would be really cool if you had like a tea light in there and made it look like kind of like a fire barrel,
Oh yeah, that'd look cool.
like or something like out in front of a temple where you've got like what do they call them? Not a pole. It is a poultice, but yeah, what they've got
It's
out
like
like
almost like a little torch thing, right? But
yeah, yeah, yeah. But just
it's just that bigger container.
like anything that has that like curve to it or that bend to it automatically just I think kind of throws that sci-fi vibe.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
it's
That
very
looks really cool. I can't wait to show you guys the picture where that's being used because like when I saw it, I'm like, what? That's what that is. This looks awesome. But yeah,
oh Adam here is from the Lead Will Walk the Earth.
hey,
Go
what's up,
check
buddy?
out you haven't seen it yet, go check out. I haven't commented on it. I've watched it a couple times, but he has a shed build, like a diet
Yes.
build that he does on his channel. So go check that out, everybody.
Yes, he's new to YouTube, so go and show him some love, show him some support. He actually just jumped on with his first video, and his first video looks better than most of my videos that I've
It's
been
well.
doing for almost a year.
I was a little jealous. It's well hosted too. He has a good presence on the camera.
Exactly, and that's why when I saw that, I was like, "Oh my
Well done,
gosh,
very well
I
done.
gotta redo my videos now."
Yeah.
So he just raised the bar.
Yeah, thanks for moving the bar up. Now we got to do actual work, man.
Exactly. Now we actually have to host properly. But yeah, you did a phenomenal job with that video. So definitely go check that out if you haven't
Yeah, absolutely.
already. He does some really awesome work. Like he's been in the community for a while, but I think he's only just recently got into 1/18 scale. Prior to that, he used to do a lot of the miniature um, army tabletop gaming type stuff. So he did a lot of
Yeah,
the customs for that, and those had a lot of detail. Now he's just upscaling a lot of the techniques that he's discovered
yeah,
from that
it's a
and
lot of
putting it
cool
to the
toy
bigger.
stuff too. And then we
Yeah,
go back on my channel. I had a British invasion special
that
where
was a good episode too.
him and Lockdown on the show one night, and we yeah, it was a really good time. So definitely go check that out. And yeah, he does great work. So let's move along here.
Yep. So that's the end of our segment. We're about more than halfway. We're doing really well. So we're going to be diving into customs next. That's going to be our next thing. Now I haven't created an intro yet for this particular segment, so I'm just gonna keep it under the Creators Corner banner, and we'll keep it moving along. Oh yeah! Actually, you know what? I did it again. I keep doing this where I don't go from the first page.
Putting the wrong slides up. Oh my God. What are you doing?
I just don't start from the beginning. That's my problem. Because I was testing him out before. I left off where I was.
Well, this is ironic.
I know, right? A very first custom person is going to be on your show this week. So
I'm really stoked to have him on the show. We're gonna do it.
definitely check out WMC this coming Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They will be presenting Mr. Fat Red Foo's awesome work. He's fairly new to the community, I think. He's been around for a little bit.
He's been kicking around for a while.
But what I love is I've loved the progress that I've seen of his work from when he first started to now. His stuff is phenomenal now. So check out some of his awesome stuff. So Fat Red Food. So whenever you see their names with the @ sign, that's exactly how you can find them on Instagram. Okay. So here's his avatar. I believe this is his avatar. Looks really cool. Love the color. Anything that has light blue in it, I'm down. So definitely love that. Definitely love that jacket.
See the cyborg arms underneath too.
Yeah, really cool. I think those arms are from Marauder Gunrunners.
Yeah,
I think that's what those are from.
It looks like the Snake Plissken figure with a different head and cyborg arms.
Kind of does. But I love the head design. I love the arms. I actually really like this jacket. I'm trying to figure out if this is like hard plastic or if it's like rubbery.
It's see-through blue. It looks like something like Britney Spears used to wear or something.
That or the chick from Blade Runner.
Oh yeah.
The stripper from Blade Runner with with the raincoat. That's what that reminds me of.
Maybe the stripper from Blade Runner stayed over at his place and left it there or something.
So he's just chilling wearing it the next day. So yeah, here's some more of his awesome. Check out these droids. Like these guys look freaking cool, man.
Oh, dude, they're so good.
Yeah, that jacket is superb. 100%.
I love it. It's like that creator movie, that's Middle Droid.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it definitely kind of reminds me of that. And I like that droid on the left. It looks like is it like a construction droid or like a? It looks like that could be a medical droid.
I'm trying to think. Well, I know the head is off that the Jedi trainer lightsaber builder droid from TVC.
Oh, Guang, whatever.
Guang or whatever. But I'm trying to place the bases on them. I don't know if they're from those like robots you can order on Amazon. I don't think they are. There's something.
Yeah, that's it. Because I'm looking at the top of the legs. I'm like, I can't place where those figures, those leg parts are from.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't know.
if you're in the chat, which I don't think you are, but yeah, he's working, so he's not going to be in the
Yeah,
chat.
he's working. He's not in the chat.
Well, when you're watching the replay, if you can put in the comments what the recipe is for some of these, that would be great.
Or you can
they're all the same kind of robot.
or you can tune into WMC on Friday. And
yeah, there you go.
Because I've got the same.
Tell us on Friday. Tell us on Friday.
Pretty sure I've got the same picture in my slide show for Friday night.
Okay, we'll just wait till Friday then. Let us know on Friday then. Or actually, here, Brad, I just gave you a hint. Ask him that question on Friday.
Oh, I totally will. Are we going to run through
Awesome.
like, what is this thing? I got to know.
And so here's another one of his customs. Awesome job. Like, I really love this design.
Holy cow. Look at all the pockets he's got for snacks.
I know, right?
Like his fruit roll-ups in there.
This guy will never be hungry.
This is some crackers, a couple Band-Aids or something in case he wipes out.
His goldfish in one of his pockets. This is really cool. Great job, man. Here's another angle from that other robot with the...
There's robot head again.
That robot head, when I first saw it from like head on, let's go back. The middle one. At first, I thought it was Shockwave's head.
No, but Adrian says for sure that the feet are Fortnite.
Yeah, the feet are definitely Fortnite.
Yes, all will be revealed on Friday.
Exactly. Awesome stuff, man. And here's some more images of some of his other customs that he sent some pictures of.
I love that pimp guy with the bowler hat. It must be
right.
Like a Riddler, like a base figure is the Riddler or something, maybe.
The head, yeah, that is definitely a Riddler figure because I think I have the same head. Actually, no, I don't have that one, but that is definitely the Riddler.
It's a sexy fur jacket he's got there too. So
I know, right? Big pimpin'.
They're talking about the feet, and I think, yeah, it's definitely not Rob Liefeld feet. They'd be hidden behind a rock or something like that, so you didn't have to draw them.
Yeah, but yeah, it's phenomenal stuff. I love what I'm seeing here. Keep up the awesome work. Just love seeing people. I can't wait to see what other stuff you have on Friday. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah,
and then we have Lupe, Mr. Liz Lust Palace himself, providing us with some of his awesome creations. Again, I have to apologize. He sent me write-ups for each one of these characters, and unfortunately, so all the write-ups you guys have sent me with the lore and stuff like that, I really do appreciate it. But unfortunately, when I was putting this together, I didn't put the slides in with those, so I don't remember what all the sayings are. So if you guys want to hate me, I understand. You can hate me. My mistake. But check out these amazing customs.
You could always like add your own story to them too.
Yeah, there you go. So this couple, no, I'm just.
Oh, the lady on the right, she was in a horrible accident, and he's
exactly
because it's just not the same anymore.
So I'm guessing this is the hangar bay. So here's pretty much all the ones that he's showcasing today. No, not all the ones, but there's 3 of the ones that he's showcasing are in this picture here on the left. So this is a couple. So just when you think you can't find love in the universe because you're a cyborg, or you can't find love in the universe because you're an alien, Leia's Lust Palace is showing you that you could find love here no matter what your background.
Yeah, man. Like it just goes to show there's always some pervert out there that likes half robot, half.
There you go, man.
Organic ladies.
It's electrifying.
Meant to be. It was meant to be.
So this is one of the customs that he's made. That one is one of my favorite ones of his. So he took a B2 medical droid, and he took also I can't remember where the head's from.
I don't recognize that head, but definitely the body is B44.
Is it B44 or B2? I can't remember. It could be B44, but either way, it's that medical droid. The legs, I don't know where the legs are from. That's definitely a why can't I think of the name now? Sound person's weapon that he's holding, or
a gaffy stick.
Yeah, he's holding a metallic gaffy stick. But what head is that?
Starboy is saying 2-1B Arthur.
Oh, Is it a B? Oh, is that what that is? 2-1B Arthur, or do you just make that name up? Because that actually works. 2-1B Arthur. I like that.
Yeah. I thought isn't it supposed to be a chick? I thought it was an old lady.
Well, B Arthur wasn't young, so yeah, at first I thought it was a head. You know which head I thought it was at first? Because I wasn't really paying attention. I thought it was why is it whenever I want to say something, the name always escapes me. Lando Calrissian's dudes.
Ian's saying it could be Morgan Elsbeth from the Retro Collection.
Oh, it could be. Either way, Lupe, let us know what this is, man. I know, it was awesome. But yeah, really awesome design. One of my favorite ones. I really love that design. And you guys know me, I do not like 5 POA, but this I would get this figure because I like it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And here's the love interest. This is what's that guy's name that used to be? Is it Hamada?
Yeah,
no, Hamada's from WB.
It's, Emperor Palpatine's right hand man.
Yeah,
he was senator. He had a couple of them, but this is one of them.
Yeah, so really another really good design, and these are actually a lot harder to customize because of the fact that they don't just pop open easily, or the parts don't just pop out. Even if you heat them up, they don't just pop off very easily. So, shouts out to you for putting these together. Really great job.
Really cool.
Nice clean paintwork too.
I think Starboy is right. I think that is the vintage Bespin Leia head.
Oh yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, because you can see the little braids on the back of its head.
Let's go back. Yeah, let me go back.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. And now that you say that, I could see that now.
Yeah, the white hair really throws it off. I did that with a Kylo Ren figure. I painted his hair white, and he instantly looked like a 90-year-old man. So
that's awesome. And here's my second favorite of his customs is the IG-11 mixed in with that other medical droid. I love that head. It totally looks like a brand new droid altogether.
Yeah, it does. That's really cool.
You know which medical droid I'm talking about, right? The one that has
I know exactly. Yeah, the one that's like, I think it's not Vader's medical droid, but it's like a background droid.
Yeah. And then that image on the right, the guy in purple, that is the love child of he's Mon Mothma.
Jesus?
Oh, Mon Mothma and Bail Organa. That's Bail Organa and Mon Mothma's love child.
Dude? Is that supposed to be that's a guy?
Yeah. So that's their. I think it's his son.
I guess dudes can wear pink. It's all good.
Is it pink or purple? Either way. Well, yeah. Hey, what's his name? Prince Adam wore pink.
Yeah, he was pretty macho. So.
But yeah, this. I was gonna try to just let that slide, but I was like, nah, that was too funny. So yeah, this is the love child of both Bail Organa and Mon Mothma. So they had an affair, and this was their child. And I believe this child was hidden away. I can't remember what he said. The child was hidden away on a planet or something. But either way, that's a really cool design. Very clean paintwork. I love that. Awesome to see that. Great job, man.
Yeah, no, it's a cool figure.
And here's another one of his droids. I think it's a droid. No, actually, no, it's not a droid.
Well, it's sort of a dude. It's like the you kids get off my lawn droid.
No, I don't think it's a droid though. I think he's just wearing like one of those Imperial armors.
Oh yeah.
He's wearing an Imperial armor. Well, this guy looks cool too. Again, he wrote lores for each one of those, and I feel so bad for not having them up here. But I will try to add them into the description along with Red Mando's breakdown of his Endor Shield Generator build. But yeah, awesome stuff. And next up, we have Lord of Thane. Now, this guy has a lot. He sent me a lot of customs, so I had to actually dwindle it down because there's too many. But he did such a phenomenal job with all of them. It's hard for me to choose the ones I've chosen. But yeah. So the first picture, that figure on the left, this is when he was in Florida. He made this custom using the Sulston. I can't remember what the name of that race is, but he actually made a custom figure out of that, and I love that he put a mohawk on this one, and she's really cool. Such a cool. I think he sent one of those to Starboy Station as well.
Yeah, he did.
But it looks really awesome. Here's his scruffy looking nerf herder. Awesome stuff.
That's what nerfs look like.
I know. I never knew until I saw it. I was like, is that what a nerf was? It's like, that's awesome. Here's his custom droids made with the Buzz Lightyear bodies.
Oh
Really
yeah.
cool.
I still
Phenomenal
have a
job.
bunch of these on deck that I gotta get painted
Yeah,
up.
same here. I still have like a few Buzz Lightyear bodies. I still don't know what I'm gonna be putting on them. I may do the same thing.
Yeah.
It looks really cool. And I like how he color coded all of them to match the head.
Oh yeah. No, that's really cool.
Really cool. Really good stuff, man. Awesome job. Now this one is my favorite. I love this.
Oh, that is really cool.
Making that IG-11 I guess mech for Grogu.
Oh yeah. I did see somebody, I forget who it was, Grumpy Puppet or one of them has done one of these too. And yeah, there was another guy that had it out like the day after the show was.
Yeah.
I was like, how the hell did you do that?
Yeah, some of us can be pretty quick with that stuff. Like I had my what's the Zeb out like right after that episode. I had my Zeb already out, even though it wasn't quite finished. I had a picture of him out already. And I remember, I think it was you that commented, "Already, dude, this show just ended."
Yeah.
And here's his Blue Squadron. These guys look so cool. He did a great job on these. There's his custom Zeb. He did a better job with his than mine, but I think he actually used real Zeb parts.
Oh,
yeah, he used real Zeb parts for the arms and the feet. The feet I have are Zeb feet, but I lost his hands, so I couldn't use those. But I had the same body that he used for that one. I used. Oh, he actually just repainted the Zeb body.
Oh yeah, okay.
For a second, I thought he put the parts onto another figure, but no, he just repainted the body.
Yeah, I think he
Good
did.
job, man. Yeah, and added like some the vest and the belts. But yeah, phenomenal job, man. And so there is I don't know what this guy's name is, but it's another. He's I think what are they called? Devilish?
Deveronians.
Deveronians, that's it.
Yeah.
Really cool design there. And then the one on the right is the Emperor of the Mandalorians. Oh,
Empress Satine.
Satine, yes, that's it. And I don't know if this is a custom he made or if this is a custom he got from Customs from the Kid.
I don't know.
I think Customs from the Kid made one just like this, but it looks phenomenal. Look, the sculpt work on that head is just incredible.
Yeah, we need a Duchess Satine figure, definitely.
Oh, for sure. Really love that.
Well, there is one, but it's really expensive.
And here's Moss Isley Photography. Now, this guy has some really awesome customs. Like, check out some of these ones. I just love these. So here's the group shot with a few of his favorite customs. Really good stuff.
See you,
love the weathering. All right, take care, brother. Thanks for stopping by today. And let's go. The one on the left is my absolute favorite custom. Like, I love that guy. He looks so cool. Yeah, he looks so cool.
Really cool looking.
And he reminds me.
I was going to say, he reminds me of Hancock from Fallout 4.
I was about to say that, dude. I was
really?
About to say that. Yeah. Like that's who I thought it was at first when I first saw it. It's not until I zoomed in that I saw, it's one of those aliens from Star Wars. But yeah, when I first saw him, that was the first thing I thought of too. Is like Fallout 4.
Oh yeah, it
totally looks like that.
Man. Totally looks like Hancock.
And I like his custom Twi'lek. She looks really cool. Great stuff on that. Here's his custom. Is it Lando? Looks like no. Is this a custom?
It's Lando, but it's whatchamacallit, Duros head underneath.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
So it's the Lando helmet, but then the rest is like all different pieces that he put together. Looks really cool.
The one I don't know if they made a 3 3/4, but it almost reminds me of the Scarecrow from the Arkham series.
Oh yeah, it does. Especially like the arms kind of looks kind of
and the
skinny like that. Yeah,
the gas canister looking things on the front of his chest and stuff.
Yeah, it does have that look to it.
I'm pretty sure they did like 3 3/4 or 4-inch Arkham Asylum figures because I have Mr. Freeze from that line.
Yeah, I have the Mr. Freeze too. He's wearing like it almost looks like a spacesuit.
Yeah, totally.
I ended
Yeah.
up taking that apart to try to make a spacesuit out of it, and ended up ruining it. Oh man, oh well. And then on the right, he has a retired or I guess discarded clone. Good stuff. I love the weathering on that.
I love. Brian says it's Scarecrow. I think it is Scarecrow too.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Everybody has that Scarecrow.
It kind of has that look to it. Yeah,
Yeah, the Spin Master Scarecrow.
very cool. And is this awesome, dude?
Yeah, I was said that when I saw this picture, I was like, "Oh, it's a Savage Dragon."
That's what I thought too. But I don't think that's who it
Oh,
is.
it's totally not.
But it looks so cool though.
Looks like the Yondu head from the 3 3/4 Marvel line.
Actually, yeah, it does kind of look like that. Yeah, I think it is.
It might be with the mohawk cut down. I forget. Like he told us already when he was on our show what the hell it was.
Just gonna have to go back and rewatch that, I guess.
Yeah, you guys have to go rewatch that.
And here we have Brian from Outer Multiverse.
Oh,
Awesome,
man.
some really awesome customs. And again, just customs can be as simple as just a head swap or a full-on rebuild, whatever. But this is awesome. Like, check
I
out this
love
guy.
that translucent. What is it? Eagle Force body or whatever.
I was just about to say that.
It totally remind me of like Micronauts or something like that.
Yeah, but not as flimsy looking.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Micronauts were so I love those things, but they were so flimsy, man. Especially once they got loose. So you played with them for a while and they got loose. Oh, those were the worst, especially trying to get him to stand up.
Oh god, yeah.
This is cool too. I love that the head addition to it. Good job, man. I like the weathering work. Oh, is that the yak face body? Yeah, I think
Brian,
it
what
is.
is that? Is that yak face, Brian?
I think that's the yak face body. I still need to get a few of those. I'm hoping when we go to the States, I can find a lot of these figures.
Yeah, that's what
cheap.
when we go. That's what I kind of want to do is just stockpile a bunch of aliens.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Those kind of like the weird bodies.
Exactly, the weird bodies with the really weird heads.
Yeah, I love this dino guy.
No problem. Like... So, but you still didn't answer our question, Brian.
What
body is that?
Oh, he said yes. He did.
Oh,
say
okay.
Yes.
Okay, my bad. I take that back.
Bjorn says it's definitely yak face.
All right, cool. The great paint work on that looks really cool. I really love this one too. Very simple choices that he makes, that he chooses to put together, but he does such a great job painting them that half the time you can't quite tell what the pieces are.
Yeah, and I love too how he does it. Like I like to do this too, where you have like a Mando, but he's not necessarily wearing like the typical armor and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the helmet is the main thing, but then you can have a little bit of fun with the design of the character.
Exactly. Looks really cool.
Oh, that's very cool.
And I love his blue cape.
I think that's Obi-Wan's cape from that 3-pack, maybe.
Is it? It kind of looks like it.
Oh, Brian, what's that cape, dude? Just let us know. We don't want to do any work tonight. I think it's
I'm tired of guessing, man. Just tell us.
I think it's Obi-Wan's cape. But
either way, it looks really cool. I love the colors that you chose for this.
Oh, he did answer. He said, so the body is Hondo with a cape from Chicken Fried Toys.
Oh, okay. I never would have guessed that cape was from Chicken Fried Toys.
That's probably a cowboy poncho.
Okay, that's cool. I like it. And this guy looks cool too, man.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
This guy looks like he could be a gladiator in the Titans of the Universe.
Yeah, maybe when you start that back up, maybe he'll answer.
Hey, you might want to submit this guy. Looks really cool. Love the weathering on it.
Yeah, no, he did a great job.
So this one definitely.
I was
going to say that's definitely the Obi-Wan Kenobi body there.
Yeah.
Oh, I just love this. Again, just very simple swapping of parts can make a completely new figure. And like, look how awesome this looks.
Yeah, I love it. Looks great.
And great choice with using that particular Mandalorian head because it matches the blue from the shirt.
That's the airborne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, though. Love it. All right. Here's some of my stuff.
Ooh, here we go.
So here's my Dira the Hut. You guys may have seen her in my most recent build video, where she's she's the daughter of the hut that I'm making the cyborg of.
Needs a bit of sun.
Yeah, she could definitely use some sun. But yeah, every day she has people put on her makeup for her. That's how come she looks so beautiful. And here's my custom Wolverine, my sci-fi Wolverine.
Oh, that's awesome.
I really love this guy. I basically used the Joy Toy Russian Army guys from back in the day.
Oh, wow.
Re Repainted the arms. So basically, there's one guy who had a left robotic arm, and there's another guy who had a right robotic arm. So I just took both of their blank arms and put it on this guy. And then this is actually from Wolverine is from a 5 POA Wolverine, where he's wearing a white vest and blue jeans. So I actually had to cut the hands off. And then the way that I cut the hands off, so I cut it off a little bit higher up onto the forearm. And then what I did was I shaved down the forearm until it became a peg. And that's how I was able to slide the peg
Oh, nice.
into the arm, so I could have his Wolverine hands. And the head, obviously, because it's a 3.75 inch, it fits on perfectly onto a Joy Toy body.
That's cool.
But yeah, he came out pretty good. I like how he came out. And here's my Ubanese. Is it Ubanese? Ubies? Well, either way,
yeah.
The Bush or whatever. Bausch, whatever they're called. Yeah, so this is we were actually just talking about that. Oh God, why am I blanking on names today, man? We were just talking about it. Not Sub-Zero. Why am I blanking on Mr. Freeze?
Mr. Freeze, yeah.
I don't know why I'm blanking on names today. I'm having all these brain farts. But yeah, that Mr. Freeze is from the one that I was talking about. I don't know if it's the same one that you had. Maybe you have a different one. Or was that the same one you had?
That's the same one I've got.
Oh, okay. But that particular race, they kind of look like that. So that's why I went with that particular head.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I just love that helmet so much, but I wanted a new color. And I found that color scheme just looks so good on that helmet.
It looks awesome.
And it came out pretty good. And everyone, as the funny thing is, the body is Commander Cody's body. You could see the antenna. You could see the antenna on his left shoulder. Yep. The comma that he's wearing, that is from Loki, from a Marvel Universe figure. And then the helmet, obviously, you guys know where the helmet's from. And then the pack, the thing that he's holding, that he has on his the harness that he's wearing on his chest, I believe that's from Zartan.
Oh, okay, cool.
I could be wrong though. But I think that's from Zartan.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, he came out really good. I was really happy with how this is one of my earlier customs, and I liked how he came out. And here she is again. Now it's a little bit of a bigger picture, so you can kind of get a clearer look as to why I have an issue with that face. Something about it just looks messed up. I think it's because the paint's chipping.
She looks like she's like 90.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe I just have to clean it all up and then try to do as smooth a finish on her face as I can. I might try to go with my airbrush, but I just don't have a light blue like that. Thanks, man. So yeah, that is are those all of mine? So here's another image of her. And then that's it. And now we have yours, my friend.
Oh, here we go.
So we just saw this a little bit earlier on.
So yeah, we kind of went over this earlier, but yeah, definitely one of my top picks for one of my custom. Like, I guess it's a figure. It's sort of a vehicle.
You know what I'm surprised? Oh, it doesn't matter if it's a vehicle or figure, whatever it's custom. Send it to us. That's why I was surprised you didn't send me the Ebon Hawk, because I thought for sure.
Oh, so you said figures. Like, if I would have done that.
Did I say figure? Oh, I just meant customs. Oh,
figures. You said figures. So I was
okay, so that was my bad.
So I always I consider myself more of a vehicle customizer, than a figure customizer.
Right. I'm kind of the same. I prefer customizing vehicles over figures. Yeah. Figures, I mainly just do swaps.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I do swaps, or I'll print a head or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, although I'm trying to dive more and more into custom figures, especially being influenced by Wentzilla and seeing their custom paint job.
Yeah.
And that's
awesome.
I know. And what's his name? Is it Avon? Avon Chu? I forget.
Oh,
Or
I
is it
can't
Ivan? Is it
it's
Ivan? I can't. It's I think it's Avon. I think it's Avon. True, but that guy does such phenomenal paint work. And
oh,
I'm like, okay, you know what? I gotta try. I wanted to buy his stuff, and I actually reached out to him. I'm like, dude, I'll buy that head off of you because I don't sell to people in North America. I only make stuff for Taiwan and people in Asia. I'm like, oh man, so I gotta move to Asia now.
yeah.
So these are some really cool customs. That one on the left, what head is that?
So the head is I found it on Thingiverse. I had to kind of resize it and do whatever. But it's just a Masters of the Universe custom Cobra Con head. So I printed it out,
Oh, okay.
put it on a Skeletor body with Faker's armor, and
Yeah.
then just painted the head according to the color scheme of the figure, and it like turned out great. I love it.
Yeah, it looks really cool,
So I've
man.
actually downsized some of those. So in my setup, in my Tatooine setup, I have some
Yeah.
men that share the same heads in a smaller scale.
Ooh, I'd like to see those.
Yeah, yeah. No, they're really cool.
Is that guy on the right your avatar? That's not your
Oh,
avatar,
no,
is
that's
it?
not my avatar. That's a Mando helmet that I printed. Like, it's just a solid block, and
Yeah.
then I think that's just a Fortnite figure or something like that that I painted a few little armor things on, and
Oh, okay. Looks
yeah,
really cool though. I like the
yeah,
paint
it's kinda
scheme.
yeah, it's a pukey sorta green, but it worked out good with that blue.
Yeah, it actually looks really good with that blue.
Yeah,
Nice
not bad.
stuff, man. Now that Bengali, man, when I saw that, I was floored. I'm like, holy cow, that thing is awesome,
So,
man.
yeah, that's unfortunately one of my favorite Thundercats series was the one that was on in
Yeah,
2011.
same
Such a
here.
It was such a great, like, cartoon, well written, like, great story, but just kind of fell down along the sidelines, and they canceled it, so I've got a lot more, but, I've been finishing out the 2011 line with customs, so
Nice. Because this was originally the Tigra body, because
yeah,
normally it's green, and you just repainted it. And this looks so cool. That Tigra body too. I wasn't too crazy about the figures. Like I have Lionel, Tigra, Shatara, uh what's the father's name? Leonidas?
oh, Leonidas, or not
Leonidas. Yeah, I
Leonidas,
have
no,
whatever that
Leonidas
guy.
was the guy from 300, it was,
Oh yeah,
Claudius,
you're right. Claudius. Yeah, so
King
I have
Claudius.
him, and but I never got any of the enemies. Like Slide was the one I always wanted, but I could never find him. Like he was like one of my favorite characters that I wanted, but I could never find that figure.
Oh,
But
well,
that Bengali looks awesome.
thanks. Yeah, if anybody is interested, you go over to Brian's channel at Outer Multiverse, and we had a 2 hour show and tell on Sunday night of my setup. So yeah,
Yeah, definitely go check that out. It was a lot of fun, a lot of information, a lot of awesome stuff there. Now
yeah.
the guy on the right,
So
is
that
that
is
supposed to be Matt Tracker?
no, actually, it's
Oh,
so
okay.
the Stormtrooper helmet is one of those dumb ones that came with the Boba Fett
Yeah,
deluxe figure. So I just repainted it red like a Sith Trooper.
looks cool.
The belt and the holster are from a GI Joe. Just a random 25th anniversary figure, and that's the
Yeah.
5 POA Bespin Luke
Oh, okay.
years ago. So it's
Did
only 5
you
POA, but yeah.
I thought did you repaint it gray though?
No, it had that well, sort of the boots. I think they were already gray, but
The boots are gray, yeah, but
yeah, I
the
just
outfit
added some
doesn't look
other.
really the outfit kind of looks gray. Maybe it's just the lighting or my eyes,
Yeah, it
but
might just be the lighting. I can see how you would think it was kind of gray,
so
but
that's
yeah.
why when I first saw this, I thought it was like a custom version of a Matt Tracker using a stormtrooper head. Because
No, actually, yeah, that actually the colors do line up with that.
like when you look at the colors, like right away I thought of Matt Tracker when I saw that. That was like the
Never
old
even
school
thought of
Matt
that.
Tracker figure. Especially when you look at the like the harness and like the red gloves with that little red
I
on
never made that
his
connection,
legs,
but yeah,
it
totally.
totally
You're
looks like Matt
right.
Tracker. Like now,
Yeah, he's
now I
part
can't
of
unsee that.
Yeah, he's part of a group of 4 former stormtroopers turned mercenaries. So they've taken some liberties with their helmets.
Yeah, totally looks like it. Hold on, I gotta pull this up. Just give me 1 second here, guys. Like this totally looks
I
like
did,
Matt
yeah. I wasn't
Tracker.
even thinking of that when I did the custom, but I guess being a child of the '80s or watching the '80s cartoons, maybe I was
Yeah, I guess sometimes you don't even
subliminally,
realize when you're doing it.
subliminally influenced.
Let's see here.
What are you
This
looking
is
for, Matt Tracker?
Yeah, no, I already found them. I'm just trying to get my screen up.
Oh, the screen share.
Hold on. All this is for like a couple of seconds. I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
if you guys
yeah,
can see it, but
totally.
can you see that though? Like the color scheme just totally looks like that.
Yeah. No, yeah, the gray and the red and the way the helmet's cut and stuff. Yeah.
It looks like that. Awesome stuff though, man.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a fun figure to. Well, all customs are fun.
Exactly.
The way she goes.
Until you mess them up though, like I did
Yeah.
with my
Oh, they just paint
my
over them.
Mr. Freeze. All right, here's Red Mando. Well, so we're almost there, guys. We're getting to the finish line. We're getting there. Thank you guys who are still here. I know we're over an hour, but it's been fun, right? You guys can't deny that. It's been fun. So here is his vendor droid that he's created. Like, look how good that looks.
I love that. Yeah, it looks awesome.
Like just such simple things that this guy makes look amazing. Awesome stuff. And I like that he uses soft goods on that yak face.
Yeah, totally.
Figure it looks so cool. It gives him such a different look.
Is that the mayor from the Book of Boba Fett, or is that?
Yes, that is the. I think it is the mirror.
It looks like the mayor.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it. And plus, in that room, it looks like he actually made the mayor's office. It's like awesome.
Yeah, he probably did.
Like this is so cool. Like I love seeing his work, man. And here's his avatar.
Oh,
So
that's
the picture on the left is what the look he was going for, and I would say he pretty much got it.
that's weird. He's a red Mando, eh?
I know, what a surprise. Looks really cool though. Awesome job, buddy.
Yeah.
And here we have Smash Customs. Now this guy makes some really off the wall customs, and it's just really cool stuff. And so here are some of his. This is his retired clone. So remember earlier today I said, oh, other people were doing retired clones. So here's his version of that retired clone.
Huh.
Really cool stuff. I like the soft goods.
Yeah, no doubt.
Here's his custom Rex, which looks really cool as well.
Oh, that's great.
I love the weathering.
He looks like he looks so ancient.
I know, right? Which is what he should look like, right? He should look super old. This guy looks so cool, man. I have no idea who he is or what his story is, but that looks so cool. That's definitely Shaggy's body.
Shaggy's body and probably not his head.
Yeah, I would say so. I don't know whose head that is, but that looks so cool. And it looks like a watermelon helmet. Oh well. Either way, it looks cool. Good job, man. And I love this.
Look at this. Looks like a repaint of a Mystery Machine by Playmobil.
Is that no? That's not the Mystery Mobile. That's one of those Volkswagen vans or
the VW van from Playmobil.
Yeah.
Totally
I don't know if it's Playmobil, but that's what that is definitely a VW.
I have the Playmobil van, and it actually does look a lot like that.
Like, look at all the details, man. This guy is just sick with his detail.
Ian says a post-apocalyptic Mystery Machine.
There you go. And here's some more awesome stuff from the Star Boy Station. This is one of my favorite customs. Every time I see this is one of my favorite customs of his.
Yeah.
the Ewok's head.
That is hilarious. Reminds me of the scene in Indiana Jones where they're like, chill monkey brains.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's probably where he was inspired from, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's so awesome. I love it. And then there's these guys. These guys look like they've been through hell and back, man. Really cool.
No doubt, eh?
Like, I love the weathering on these.
They usually work on sewage detail or something.
Yeah, it looks like it too. No, this is a cool shot. I love when people incorporate soft goods.
They got the blade
into the
gunner in there
costumes.
getting ready to hammer a bullet into that guy.
Yep. Really cool. Awesome stuff, man. I just love these.
Yeah, this is great.
So this is what he got from Lord of Thane.
Oh, that's cool.
Both of those look so good. Like, look at that droid, though, man.
The hippie droid. Oh, my God.
With a mohawk. That's so cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
And here is the Raw designer. This is another person that I follow. He takes a lot of photography stuff, makes some customs as well. Just awesome job with the the detail in terms of the face. Like,
That
look at
is
that head. That looks so
also looks
cool.
like the guy from the main character from Cadillacs and Dinosaurs.
Actually, yeah, it does kind of look like that.
Yeah,
Just have to darken his hair a little bit
yeah. I
more,
mean,
and
it
it'll
isn't
look just like him. And I like this guy. I don't know
that's
what he's from, but he looks really cool.
yeah, it looks great.
Awesome job with that as well. All right, and we're at our very last guy here. Mr. Wentzilla himself, Mr. Josh.
Oh, I don't know. I've never heard of this guy before. Who the hell is it?
Now, this guy's got some awesome shots as well as some really amazing customs. So here is custom. Go ahead.
Oh, before we get into it, I love how he can take a generic figure and just like paint up 5 of them, and they all look so good.
I know, right? It's just awesome job. He's really good at creating like a good color scheme for like a team and stuff like that. So and then his weathering work is just phenomenal.
Oh, his paint work is like, yeah, man.
It's like I just recently saw one of his posts where he painted like a bike, like a motorcycle or something, and he put some weathering on. I'm like, holy cow, that actually looks like it's truly rusting, man.
Yeah,
like he's that good.
Yeah, he's great.
Like,
I'm not just saying that because he's on my show. He actually
no, he really is a talent, man.
Excellent, talented person.
Like, look at this stuff. Like this stuff, like when you see a lot of this, like even the stuff that he paints, most of it looks like it actually came that way. They don't look like they're custom. They just look like they were just designed.
I would argue to say that it's almost better than you would expect to see. Like that's how you know it's a custom, because it's always better than like the factory. Like
yeah, that's true.
Hasbro and all those guys. But no, I totally get what you're saying.
But like, look at this too. Like even the thing is with him too. It's not only is it this custom work so awesome, but he takes such amazing pictures. Like, look at this.
Yeah,
It's just awesome.
Double threat.
Look at the detail on this.
Yeah, no, this is great.
Awesome job.
God.
I love this shot.
Oh yeah, this is cool too. I saw this a while ago. Those are the beer kegs.
Yep. Isn't this the AT-AT that you have?
Yeah, that's totally the AT-AT that I have. So yeah, well, unless he did a different one. No, that's the pilot I have totally.
So
he did an awesome.
I guess this is the picture he took before he sent them out.
He did an awesome beer delivery AT-AT and from Mega Constructs or whatever.
Yeah,
he sent me a couple figures that are like awesome, and I think that one. Job. I think I have that figure too now. The next slide.
This guy. Or girl.
She's the champion in my arena.
Oh, cool.
Or like one of the.
She looks really cool.
Yeah, no, she's awesome. Like the full figure in person.
Is that the red orc female?
No, it's Hacks, I think.
No, I mean, like, but yeah, the red orc female is from Hacks too. But I was just wondering if that's what the arm and body was from. If it's red.
Oh no,
it's skin tone.
Mine has that gladiator helmet plus a real like chick head. So.
Oh, I thought you said chicken. Like chick head. Oh, cool. But yeah, that's a really cool, awesome design. So thank you all for sending in your awesome creations. You guys did such a phenomenal job. And before we go, we just have one last little thing. This is very brief, so it's not going to take too much of the time. But let's get into that.
We're okay. You know when you hit 60, right? I'm trying. This car sucks. Thank you. What did I tell you? Look, we're gonna call a tow truck. We'll have the axles fixed. We'll probably lose half a day at most. It'll be fine. It's just the wheels.
Oh yeah, we are coming to America. We are invading your country at the end of August. Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
No, I'm
it's gonna
looking
be a lot
forward
of
to that. It's
fun.
gonna be awesome, dude. Hopefully that doesn't happen to my Jeep, but
I also have to say, yeah, that's the only thing I don't want happening. Well, we're probably not gonna be pulling off any type of jumps like that or anything like that to get over the borders. So I think we'll be okay in terms of that.
and then yeah, closer to the date of, we're actually gonna do like a little special over on my channel about what we want to do, who we're meeting, kind of thing. But yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, we are coming at the end of August. So stay tuned to both of our channels in terms of updates. So both on YouTube and on Instagram, we'll be providing updates. Rad will be providing most of the updates because this is mainly his baby. I'm just tagging along for the ride, and I'm excited for that. So I can't wait for that particular trip. So I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of you creators that are out there. Hopefully some of you other guys can meet up with us in some of the areas that we're going in, so definitely stay tuned to our channels in terms of information and the maps and stuff like that, so you can see where we're at, and then you guys can let us know if you're close by, if you want to meet up and that kind of thing as well. Okay, and that's pretty much the end of our show. But one last thing before we go is that next week, Tuesday, so that is July 30th, is your deadline, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to submit your laser sword wielding character. I've already received quite a few, not quite a few, but I already received a few of them. They look phenomenal. Can't wait to see some of the other stuff that you guys have. Now, I have made a few figures from back in the day that I'll be showcasing as part of mine as well. And I'm also working on a brand new one for the show as well. So I'm hoping to see some more submissions by next week. And then next Wednesday, July 31st, before my surgery, we are going to be doing the showcase that was supposed to be the June monthly showcase, which has now become the June and July monthly showcase for the sword yielding characters. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. I'm looking forward to showing off some of those awesome designs, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next week. And don't forget, tomorrow, Toy Domination. You'll see my boy right here, Rad Toys with Toy Domination. 9 p.m. Eastern?
Yeah, we're doing
9
9
p.m.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're doing the Dom's top 10 figures so far this year.
Yep,
So
so
it's
definitely
pretty good
check that
time.
out.
Always love streaming with Dom.
Yeah, so that's going to be tonight. Tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Toy Domination on YouTube. And then on Friday, you've got WMC with Rad Toys Galaxy, Famine
Yeah.
Studios,
So
and Wedzilla, as well as Outer Multiverse. They're going to be actually doing an interview with Fat Red Foo. So you're not
yeah,
going to
so
want to miss that.
anything you wanted to know about Fat Red Food tonight, just tune in Friday and we'll ask them. So
Awesome. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Rad, thank you so much for showing up today. It was such a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to work with you, my boy.
yeah, man,
And
for sure.
I think that's the end of the show.
All
And
right.
until the next video, guys, take care, pirates.